What is good, everybody, and happy 2023, almost 2024. I hope you're having a great holiday season. Today's video is the end of the year, the big thank you video to you. A little bit of a channel update, a little bit of a reflection back on what we did this year. And wow, just huge thanks to any of you who watched, liked, enjoyed any of the content this year, was a part of the community whatsoever. 2023 was kind of a great year. I was looking back at like January, February, March. You know, it started out with things like Titanfall and tons of Halo MCC mods, playing like old games, Battlefront 2, Destiny 1, a little bit of Black Mesa in there, Mirror's Edge, Modern Warfare, Battlefield, and of course, like I said, Halo. I kind of miss those mod times. Do you remember at the beginning of this year just how many good Halo MCC mods were coming out? It was really nice, and yeah, you don't really see the same amount coming out, or they're just not getting the same attention, and it's kind of good because Halo Infinite got better too. Part of this year as well was not just on the gaming side, but some of you may know I started a mountain bike channel this last year, and I wasn't able to put out as many videos as I wanted, but I'm really stoked with the quality of those videos. So if you want to check it out, link is down below. I always feel a lot more sane when I get the chance to do something beyond just work and gaming. And then in the middle of this year, around June, right, was Season 4 for Halo Infinite. And it's been really, really fun since then. Ever since the channel started over a decade ago, Halo has been a core staple, right? We may have been doing a lot of variety over the years, but Halo has always remained kind of core in the center of that. And it's really nice when you see brighter days ahead for a game like Infinite. And from Season 4 onward, or mainly Squad Battle onward, it's just been pretty dang good to play. I will say, recently, kind of hit my limit. The Christmas update is pretty rad for Halo Infinite, but also not enough to keep me interested. I'm definitely at that point now where I'm kind of putting Infinite on the back burner till Season 6. Probably going to go play some more Halo MCC. Just to stay sane. I mean, my Steam report this year is like 50% Halo Infinite playtime, and most of that happened from Season 4 onward, right? So I've gone hard, and I'm ready to not burn myself out there. We also started a Discord server this year. Link for that will be down below. We haven't gotten to the first community night yet. For those of you who have joined and are waiting, thanks for being patient with me. Real life work has been super busy. And one of the coolest parts of having a Discord and having this community is the ability for us to go play crazy cool custom content in a bunch of different games, but Halo for the most part. So that will be happening as soon as I can set aside the time to plan, get everything going. And I just want to extend a huge thank you to you, the viewer. You know, this YouTube journey has been going now for over 10 years. My life has changed a ton. I'm sure your life has changed a ton. If you've been anywhere with the channel in the last few years, so much has just happened with the world and the gaming scene in general. It is wild, and I always feel so privileged and thankful to have this cool community to get to be a part of and to get to make videos for. So thank you. The biggest challenges that I faced this year, honestly, was consistency. As I mentioned, I started this channel in my 20s. I'm in my 30s now. And YouTube is not my job. I've had a normal job in the marketing world this whole time. Started out with video and moved into marketing. And as you can imagine, things just change, and it is so difficult to balance the two, you know? I always want to put out 2-3 videos a week if possible, but there are seasons of time where it's just not, where, you know, real life work, you're there till 6 or 7, and you get home and all your bandwidth is totally drained. And the last thing you want to do is just go pump out something just to appease the algorithm, right? I always want to be making videos that, from an escapism standpoint, give people entertainment and offer something more than just ticking the box of filling the never-ending, always hungry YouTube algorithm. And that is definitely something I'm looking at here in 2024. That kind of consistency, and maybe dropping the frequency a little bit of my videos and maybe focusing more on some bigger ideas. But we'll wait and see. You know, live service games, they're both a blessing and a curse. When I started the channel in 2011, I did genuinely love all of the multiplayer FPS games pretty much out on the scene at the time. And I feel like since 2019 onward, basically the round of COVID games that have come since, something's missing. Something is totally missing, and I'm not alone in this feeling. That's why there's so many video essays out there of people like, the good old days, gaming is worse, all that stuff. It's just live service is such a growing pain for this industry where, yeah, we do get cool, consistent updates, but half the games we have are totally broken, and a lot of those updates are just empty, hollow FOMO. Part of me misses the good old days of you bought your game, you owned it, you played it for 2 or 3 years, and you knew another game was on the way. So we'll just see. I'm enjoying a lot of the stuff that's out right now, but not loving it. And I'm curious if you've been with the channel for the last little while, or if you've been gaming for a while. Do you feel similarly, at least on the multiplayer side for FPS games? 2019 onward feels straight up off to me. Like there hasn't been one authentic, oh my gosh, this is the game I'm obsessed with and I have to play. It feels like everybody's going through the motions, and yeah, we're getting air quotes content in the form of lots of skins and battle pass items, but so much of the heart and soul of these multiplayer games has kind of felt lost to me. And I'm wondering, are we going to start to see that change here this next year? So that is where my head is at as we end 2023. It should be noted that on the single player side, there are so many good games. So many good games happening. And maybe we're going to get a revolution on the multiplayer side, especially for the FPS scene. For right now, it's nice to know Halo's in a good spot. They're working on a new game. Hopefully it doesn't take 6 years to get to that new game. But I am really excited for what this YouTube journey has in store for this next year, whatever that may be. So thanks for a great 2023. Thanks for the support on these videos and the channel. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate, or just happy holidays, and then a really good new year. And we'll talk to you again when that clock ticks over to 2024. Cheers.